the Juno Awards, and I was Jian Ghomeshi. He's host of Q on CBC and just published his book, 1982. And he is the host of tonight's Juno Award Gala. Thank you for taking the time for me to interview you. I know that you're such a busy guy.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. I'm about to go up there in about 20 minutes, but I want to talk to you first for sure.
I'm really excited. I blog, write, and interview people about their passion. You do too. What advice do you have for me?
Well, the advice I have for you is to follow your own advice, which is follow your passion. Are you passionate about this? Talking to people?
I'm excited about it. I love music.
Well, see, don't let anybody, I know you have particularly cool parents who are going to be okay with you pursuing a path in music, but I would say make sure you get a full education. You want to know a lot about different things, and so you go to school. But if you have a passion in music or in journalism or in media, absolutely follow it. And don't be afraid to really explore what you think you love.
I also have a really awesome passion about the environment.
Okay.
With my blog, I've never about the environment and animals.
Where did that come from, your passion for the environment?
I guess I've always loved nature, and that I've always loved animals, and animals rely on the environment. They rely on us to help the environment.
Yeah.
Humans are destroying their homes, and we need to stop it.
You worry about the environment? You worry about our world?
Yeah, I do. You just wrote a book called 1982 about growing up in the 80s. What would I have been in the 80s? What would I have been like in the 80s?
Well, you seem like, I gotta say, in the 80s, you got the sparkly shirt, you got the sort of ska hat on. You could be kind of new wave, which was what I tried to be in the 80s. Do you know what new wave is? It was, so like, have you ever heard, like, there's Depeche Mode and Clash and David Bowie. There are all these, like, people who are part of this new wave thing. And you've got kind of, basically they're the cool kids. They look cool. And I think you would fit in with that. And they were cool to me, anyway.
You would be friends, right?
I think you'd be too cool for me. I'd be scared to talk to you. You'd be like the smart, pretty girl, and I'd be, too afraid. But hopefully we'd be friends.
You were in a band, you managed lights. You just wrote a book, and you host one of Canada's most popular radio shows. What did you learn from being in a band that helps you in your current roles?
Well, I'll tell you one thing I learned, which is when I was in the band, I was the interviewee, like I am right now. People were asking me questions. And so I learned from that process what I don't want to be asked. And I learned what I thought as the interviewee was a successful interview. What made me excited when I was being interviewed? What got me energized? What made me want to invest? And I try and apply that. I try and remember. For example, I could tell, we put up 9 albums in my band back in the 1990s, and I could tell within 20 seconds if the person who was interviewing me had done their research, had listened to the new record, say.
Right.
And if they hadn't, I wouldn't, it's not like I would be a jerk or walk away or something, but I wouldn't be as invested in the interview. I'd be kind of, okay, I'll answer the questions the way I always do, but if somebody was really showing an interest and had listened to it and had thought of the questions and was really, then I wanted to be, give a lot more of myself then too. So I always think about that. Now, when I'm on this side of the microphone, as the interviewer, I think about what I like and dislike as the interviewee.
Right. Can we do some quick rapid fire?
Sure.
What's your favorite snack?
Snickers.
Reduce, reuse, or recycle?
Reuse. All three, but reuse. It's a trick question, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Favorite animal?
Favorite animal? Penguin.
Favorite Bowie song?
Wild as the Wind.
Mine is Changes.
Oh, really? What do you like about Changes?
I just like the beat to it and the rhythm.
Nice. You know what that song is about?
What?
That song is about, that's Bowie saying, it's okay to be unique and be whoever you want to be. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much for the time.